Welcome to Reef and Pond Wise. I'm getting ready to do my weekly cleaning of my filters. I'm going to show you guys how to do it on this Pond Max 3600. So let's get started. Now I've got this faux rock that I hide my filter underneath. And we're going to go ahead and hook up this hose. And the reason we're going to hook up this hose is I'm going to run this over to my plants and my lilacs and a couple other bushes. And as you can see, this is closed. So we want to keep that closed. We're going to open this outlet here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to connect this to the outlet. Now this filter, just from 1 week, is going to be filled with fish poop and other debris from the pond. So you'll see why it's important to clean this every week religiously. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this. But before I do that, I need to grab my spindle for this. So let's do that and we'll resume in just 1 second. Okay, so we got the spindle. We're good to go. This just fits on here like this. And we will begin to turn this as soon as this valve is open. And you can tell that the valve is opened when you see water coming out here. And you see the valve is completely open. So I'm going to show you guys real quick how dirty this water really is when you start cranking on this thing. So I'm spinning it around, and you can see how that water just darkens right up. And that is all dirty water coming out of the filter. Now I'm going to run this probably for a good maybe minute or two. And I will come over here and water my plants. I have this lilac here that I water and some shrubs over here. So as I come back to the filter, I'll go ahead and spin this several times. And like I say, I like to run this for, I don't know, just a couple of minutes. Go back and forth, relatively slow. And what that's doing is it's spinning around the sponge media, the mechanical filtration inside the filter. And because this valve is open, we've got 3,600 gallons per hour running through the backwash mechanism of this filter. So you can imagine how much flow you're getting to clean that filter. And again, it doesn't take much. You can see what kind of flow you get. So I'll do it a couple more times. And then typically what I like to do is just kind of keep an eye on the water and make sure it's getting cleaner. And as you can see, it is getting cleaner. So that's going to do it for this particular filter. Now I do this every week, and this is one of the things that keeps your water really nice and clean. And you can do one of two things. You can either shut the valve off here, or you can go ahead and turn it off here. And that's usually what I do. And that is cleaned for the week. Now, what I'll do is once a month to once every other month, depending on how much we're feeding, I'll go ahead and take that filter top off and clean the mechanical filtration, all the sponges that are in there, and those will be cleaned with the water from the pond. And what that does is it helps preserve the beneficial bacteria that's built up in that filter in the biological chamber. So you take that out, you leave the biological filtration in that chamber. You'll take all the media out, wash it in your pond water, and put it all back together. And you'll be good to go for another approximately 60 days. So that's how I clean my filtration in my pond. We've got another one that's over there behind this waterfall there. So we'll do the same thing. And we'll get rocking on getting some other maintenance type things done today. But that's the Pond Max 3600. And that's as easy as it is, guys. So if you liked the video, you learned something, hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Give it a thumbs up. And until next time, anybody can build a pond, but it takes someone special to keep one. And that someone special is you.